else, guys? What else can we do if we're struggling financially and we don't have the money to support? The thought that I have is that if you go to fast food and that's what you eat, you know, you do what you have to do. Try to pick the healthiest meal combo at the fast food restaurant. The grilled chicken sandwich, or there's salads that they have, or try to do as healthy as you can. Like today, I could have just picked all the grilled chicken at Panda, but I didn't. I went for the fatty stuff, and that's why I'm feeling how I'm feeling right now. But if you're doing the fast food thing, try to go healthy, go grilled chicken or salad. Go ahead, guys. I'll open it back up to you.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to go healthy when you go to a chain restaurant or something. Although I did eat somewhat healthy yesterday when I went to Applebee's. I ordered, it was a chicken bowl, grilled chicken, had half rice, half lettuce with a little bit of pico de gallo, guacamole, and a little bit of beans. And so it tasted pretty good. It was part of their healthy option. And, that brings me to what could be affordable if you want to do it at home. That bowl, if I remember correctly, was about $13. And usually eating out is going to cost you more than going grocery shopping and cooking it yourself, because you can prep for the whole week going grocery shopping versus going to a fast food restaurant where you pay $13-15 for a dish, and then you only eat for that moment, and you still need to figure out what you're going to eat for lunch and dinner or whatever meal you're eating for, right? Affordable food from groceries, beans, rice, oatmeal, fruits, vegetables, tuna. I actually love tuna, and it's very affordable as well. A can of tuna is like 97 cents, and so I usually make tuna salads with that. Almond milk, oat milk. So I always go for those, and what gets my morning started is eating something that is not so fatty, but has like a lot of nutrients, such as like the oatmeal that fills me up for a long time. And the difference between now and back then, when I was younger, was that back then I wouldn't eat breakfast. And so I did feel a little sluggish, but I didn't realize that until I started eating breakfast. And to get into that habit, it was a little difficult, because when I started to eat breakfast, after so many years of not doing so, I felt nauseous. I had an upset stomach. So what I started to do was drink a little bit of water in the morning as soon as I got up. I don't know how that helped me, but I know water allows, your body to digest, food and everything. So that would get me hungry early in the morning, and then I would be able to eat. Now I can't leave my house without eating breakfast, because if I do, I feel horrible, have a headache, and I gotta go find something to eat. And then if I go get junk food, I feel worse. I have to eat something healthy in the morning, just to get my body moving.
Yeah, definitely, man. Got to do it. Got to get some fuel going as soon as the day starts. It's all that positive mental momentum. Get something in your tank, a big glass of water at the very least. Get your body going, get some fluids in there, and get on with your day. Ted, I want to ask you about your nutrition program. What do you eat when you're kind of feeling sluggish and you need to stay up a little bit? What's your go-to food?
I think for me, I definitely eat healthier than I used to. It kind of goes in and out when it comes to me balancing it out because I do love junk food, but more like fast food, like McDonald's, but I try not to go overboard. So one thing I definitely do is and I'm not really sure. It would be nice to hear what you guys think if this is actually healthy or not. But like the vitamin waters, the ones there, like it has a lot of vitamins B5, B6, B12. Like it has all these. It says it has all these vitamins and minerals and all this stuff. Um, so that's something I drink every day because it has. It's almost like if you, I guess, the equivalent of like having a bowl of different fruits, whether it's pineapple. So yeah, I take that. I take a lot of carrots. And then I just have my main meals like breakfast. I might have cereal, yogurt, the vitamin water.
Hmm.
Sometimes I have eggs and bacon and stuff like that. So pretty simple stuff. I have a lot of
Right.
bagels, so I don't know. I don't think bagels are healthy, especially the Hawaiian ones. But and then like lunch is just normal stuff. But what I try to do is I always try to add something healthy. So even if it's fast food, I literally add like some salad or like two carrots or just something healthy, or I might have it with vitamin water. So I always try to incorporate something healthy with the main meal, because I feel like that's an easy way to kind of get into it, at least for my personality type. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I do. But I mean, the main fruits I have is just like pineapple, apples, mangoes, grapes. I love grapes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like sometimes jungle oats, but oatmeal that would mostly be for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about like the vitamin water though? The ones that say that they're sugar free, and they have all these claims.
I'm so glad you asked that, Ted, because
Hmm.
I'm a little skeptical at this point in my life with labels on things. I'm very, very skeptical.
Hmm.
And I'll tell you why. Because honestly, Netflix could teach you a lot of things if you watch these documentaries on Netflix. They're not, I
Yeah.
mean, they're obviously one perspective of people, but the bottled water, I buy bottled water, and this is
Hmm.
alkaline water. Kirkland, Costco, you know how I'm going, right?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure that this just isn't tap water. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And they're making a lot of money off of that. And at the end of the
Hmm.
day, since it says alkaline water or vitamin water, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
there and I'm gonna say, you know what? I need it. I gotta have my vitamins. I gotta do my alkaline cleanse. Richard told me to drink a half
Yeah.
a gallon of water a day. I got two of these to go, But
Yeah.
can't, I can't actually tell you that that's the truth of what I'm drinking. And I'll
Right.
let Patrick take it from here because I know he has a thought.
I love you, Justin, so much. You know how much you're right. Bottled water is not my jam. The reason why is, and I hate to say it, but I am saying it. You're killing the turtles because all the plastics are going to the ocean, right?
Mm,
Um, you can easily get a filter water bottle. If you have to get water bottle, so be it. But try to reduce the plastic waste is important. I do
mhm,
Richard's point on water clinically, and if any of you study microbiology, every single cell in your body is either bathed in or filled of water. Like 95% of your cell, each
mm,
cell in your body is water. So water is
mhm,
important to you. Does the mineral water and the vitamin water work? Maybe. There has been no study backing those up. I
mm,
also don't believe in vitamin supplements unless you are somehow, malnourished or nutritionally deficient.
mhm,
Um, if you eat a balanced diet with carbohydrates and proteins, a lot of fruits and vegetables, you get all your vitamins and minerals that way. Um,
mhm,
there is science and study back up turmeric, which is one of my favorite supplements that I take in the pill capsule because it helps reduce the inflammatory, which I work out a lot and I cause a lot of that. And just going about your day can cause inflammation in your cell. And sugar definitely causing inflammations in your cells. And then I also want to touch on the point about affordable food. Not that long ago, I was homeless, you guys. I was couch surfing for 6 months in high school, and it was the roughest times in my life. So eating like lean chickens and like nice piece of beef, it's just not always an option. So there are alternative to that. So chickpeas has a lot of protein. Tofu has a lot of protein. Broccoli has a lot of protein. And then beans is great. However, you need to combine beans and rice in order to make a complete protein on a chemistry standpoint. So if you eat beans alone, eat rice alone, it's not a complete protein. But if you mix the two of them together, our Hispanic Latino community has it right. Rice and bean all day. That is a complete protein.
Right.
And in terms of the label, again, you're spending a lot of money for these companies to make these plastic bottle. Do I use plastic in my life? Yes, but I also have tried to reduce that because a lot of time they don't put the stuff that is in the product on the label because they only put the main ingredients. So again, I'm not a big fan of anything bottle. Fresh Juicery, the company that I use, does come in a bottle, but I know they recycle all the bottle and like we wash them and reuse them. So I feel okay about that. But the rest of the stuff I use, anything that is would come with a filter, so I don't have to put more plastic in the ocean. We got to reserve the environment for our future.
Yeah. There's that.
Sorry, I just had a question about what you were saying. It's kind of what both Justin and what was just mentioned about how they could be putting stuff in bottles and you don't even know that, whether they're telling the truth or not, because they, it's kind of hard to believe that a company, I mean, I get that there are companies that do that, but it's like, to say like if it is alkaline water and just flat out lie, it's actually tap water, it's kind of hard to believe.
I'll give you a piece of advice on that, Ted. So everything that we eat and drink technically is regulated by the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration. And as a clinician, I can tell you, not a lot of stuffs are regulated by the FDA because they're not classified under food and drugs, right? So if you take certain supplements, they can claim that it has beneficial benefits. In reality, they have not done a study on it. There's nothing to back that up. And we certainly can move on from that point, but just be smart about your label and be smart about what you're buying, like Justin mentioned. And, again, it's not a criticism on those who buy water bottle, because I do feel fancy when I have a water bottle in my hand. I just can't afford it. Maybe I should go live with Justin. So be smart about the labels. The first ingredients is what's the most in the product. So let's say you eat a can of tuna, right? And they put tuna as the first ingredient, that's great. If you buy a can of tuna and they put water as the first ingredient, guess what? No tuna has been filled with water and plumped up. The same for chickens or anything really. So be smart about your label, understanding that not everything is regulated by the Food Drug Administration, because guess what? They don't have time. And a lot of time these companies push out product without testing with the FDA first. So exactly. And then
they put those stickers on the back saying, oh, we're saving the dolphins here, we're saving the dolphins, and they just get that because they need to for you to sell and buy that tuna because it's saving the dolphins, saving the turtles. But really no one checked it. They just stamped it on there. And I'm just going to direct you to the documentary Seaspiracy on Netflix. It's just what informed me. Make your own judgment on the documentary.